Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jacob, and today in today's SmartSuite session, I'll be exploring global functions. So in today's session, I'll be covering multiple things that global functions can do. A bit of an overview of what it is. It is a powerful tool that allows you to make multiple changes or specific changes to multiple items at once. Some of the things I'll be going over include being able to disable borrowing capabilities, disabling and enabling borrowing capabilities for users, moving patrons to a new class grid by Homeroom, changing the roles of multiple patrons at once, setting a different location for a set amount of books. Additionally, we can make it so that we can just allow every student to change password and next login. Change the due date for resources, and also we can also delete multiple items at once. This session is live, so you can, there's a chat box right here, I believe. So if you do want to leave a question or have something to say, feel free. And in addition, you can always get into contact with us via our support page. We have the mailbox where you can send in a ticket. We have our help articles, we can search up our help articles, YouTube training videos, our Facebook page, and our quick start guide, all available through the system menu. So let's begin. Global functions. To access global functions, you want to head over to the system menu, scroll down to configuration, and then scroll down to find functions. Bear with me, I believe I might be using version. Global function should be here. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry for that. Where were we? So from the home page, you can go up into the system menu, scroll down to configuration, and then find global functions. Now from global functions, we have a couple of options we can do now. So I'll go over how to disable multiple user borrowing to start with. For this, we can access a function created by FSI in Patron, select Update User Role by Class Grade, and then click Open. On the first page here is where we select the class grades we want to update. The list will generate down here, and we can go ahead and click many of them or any of them, and then click Search. This will generate a list of patrons. We can select the ones we want to change, click Change, and here we get to decide what we want to do to their account. So we can, for this particular example, if you want to change the borrowing capabilities, we can select this to yes or no, depending if you want to disable it or enable it, then go ahead and click Update. So right now, if I click Update, those 3 patrons that I selected won't be able to borrow anymore. In addition, we can also click this one. This field over here is every patron within that filter we selected. So we chose class grade 7 and 8. Everyone with a class grade of 7 and 8 will now won't be able to borrow if I click Update and then click Confirm. In addition, from here, we can change their password and next login. Same thing, toggle this to yes. That means whenever they log in next, they'll be required to change their password to something else. Going through the list, we can now also change their class grade. So we chose 7 patrons. We can now dictate that their class grade is now 10. So this is useful if you have a bunch of year 7s and it's now the new year, now the year 8, you can go about it with this process. As well, you can do the same thing with Homeroom. Change the Homeroom to whatever you see fit. In addition, you can change local download and local streaming rights. These 2 functions here are what are required to enable students to watch or view Student View, TV4Education, in addition to watching anything that is shared or linked by their teacher from TV4Education. You also can do multiple things at once with the plus button. So here we have local stream, local download, and both are enabled. Press Update, click Confirm, and that means those patrons were able to view TV4Education. Next, lock limits here. Lock limits enables you to set custom loan limits for individual. Setting this to yes will allow you to dictate what specifically that individual can loan out or watch thanks to security. Role here, you can change their role to anything else. In bulk security, you can give them a custom security. However, security is dictated by class grade. Make sure you confirm class grade as well. And that is most of the major changes you can use with Patron. Going back to the main menu, we have Loan. Here we can do a bunch of things regarding loans. The main important one is changing due dates. If we open it up, we can select a class grade, 7, 8, click Search. And because we search by a class grade, it will look through the entire list of those class grades to see if any of those students have books loaned. None do, so nothing is shown. If I go back to the list here, if we just search all class grades, we can now see pretty much every book that is loaned. We can select a particular one, click Change, and now we can have the option to change the due date of this book to something else. In addition, we can also change the copy status, the loan type, the location, media, renewal type, sublocation, and supplier, all through this feature. And again, same thing, I want to change the due date to the 21st of September. We click Update, click Confirm, and done. In addition, if we wanted all books in what we just selected to be the due date of the 21st or the 9th, we just select a filter, click Update, and that will make all books change their due date to the 21st. of the 9th. Finally, we have catalog. Here we have a bunch of things we can do with catalog. I'll open one up and I'll go over what each can do. So with this one here, this is all about changing books in your catalog and what you want to do to each one. So you can search each particular book in a unique way. You can search by location, by barcode. If you have a specific set of books, you can do barcode multiple, scan in each book individually and get a specific list. In addition, we'll go back to location. We can search up a specific location. So let's do drama office, click search, and these are the 2 books in drama office. So we can select both of them. In addition, you can click the little checkbox here to mark them all and deselect or select them all. Select them all, click change. Now we can change either the location of these books, we can change the cost, we can change loan type. Again, you can also change location. We can change the sublocation, what is available to us. Also, if we go back one, we do have the option to delete books here. We have a couple of options we can do. So we can delete copies only. This would only target, we will leave the title in the catalog, but it will only target the copies. We select delete copies only and click delete. We can delete selected. It will ask us to confirm this message, and we can confirm that yes, we want to delete these copies. This will leave titles without copies. And in addition, we can delete titles of all books in our catalog if no copies remain by selecting this option here. And we can also delete whole titles as well, which includes copies. This is in regards to bulk weeding or bulk deleting items from the catalog. We use these features here. That's an overview of functions. A lot we can do. So I'll just briefly go over them again. So with patron, we have the option to look up any patron either through these fields here, barcode, their copy barcode, sorry, their patron barcode, their class grade, by their email address, by the first or full names, homeroom, surname, username, they all work. And target specific students or staff members. So again, if I, for example, class grade here, we have a bunch of year 7s, and now going to year 8, we can click search. Go back since there's no one in year class grade, so a bunch of year 8s. All these guys are now year 9s, so we can go click change. Clicking change will bring this up of no items selected, but we can still use this because this is a bulk change and we have this option here which allows us to do everything in that list. They are now year 7, sorry, they're now year 9s, so we can go ahead and overwrite this to 9, click update, click confirm, and those changes will take effect immediately. In addition, from this screen, I can make these patrons, I can allow them to borrow or not by selecting no and clicking update and clicking confirm. I can allow them to watch TV4Education by enabling local download and local stream. I can make it so that they are required to change their password upon next login and setting this to yes, clicking update, clicking confirm. And I also can change their homeroom. They move homerooms. Go back to the list. One more brief overview of loan. We can change due dates of any books. We click search. We have a plethora of books here. We can select them all. Select just like a couple of them. We click change. And here we can alter the due date to anything we see fit. In addition, from this menu, we can also alter location of a book type or a set of books. We can change their media if we wanted to. We can change the sublocation. In addition, I believe we go to catalog, and you can use any of these files. If we go through authority file search, this just changes what you see in the search parameters, so we can alter these however you see fit. So with catalog, we can look up can use pretty much a lot of fields to look up a particular book that we want to see. Here we just do location. We choose fiction, that's a big one. All our fiction books. With a couple of these, go to change. And with change, what we can do is we can either overwrite. This here will replace. So if we're doing location, we can replace their location with something else. Remove is we can remove a location. So we can just remove this from a location, make these files locationless. And append means we can also add a location to this. So we can either give this multiple locations or an additional field to what's already stated. So for example, if we go into, we can give it another call number. We can either replace it, override it, give it a prefix, bunch of options available to us. And for this one here, since we want to change location, we wanted to change this to D1 Classroom. We select D1 Classroom, hit update, and then click confirm. And finally, with catalog global functions, you can use it to delete widget items. We can either scan the books in with our scanner, or we can look them up any other of the other search parameters. If I just click search here, this will bring a list of all the books in the catalog. I can then go ahead and choose the ones that I want to be deleted. And then I can choose how I want these files to be deleted. I only want either copies to be deleted because only a specific type or specific books are gone. I can also delete titles if no copies remain. And I can also delete whole titles. Whatever you want to choose, select the one you want, click delete, confirm if you want to do it by filter or by selected. The filter means anything we set here. So for example, if I had location, and then I selected the office and delete copies only, and if I did by filter, that will delete everything within location equals LibOffice. However, if I do select delete selected, that means by the ones that I specifically select with a checkbox. Delete selected, 4 items selected. You can see at the top that it confirms how many are selected. And that's global functions. It is a powerful tool that allows you to make bulk changes real quick, real easy. If you have any more questions about this, you can talk to us, hit us up through the support page, either through mailbox. And in addition, you can find help articles on all of these through our search help. You look up global functions. You can see each help article that goes into step-by-step instructions on how to do each function of global functions. This one here was disabling user borrowing. It goes to the steps, explains what is done in each step and what each thing does. Yeah, that is it for me. That's all the time I've got. Thank you everyone for watching. If you have any questions, I'll stick around for a little bit and answer them. But if not, have a lovely day, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.